If you want to be wealthy, you must respect these tripartite dimensions. There is the spirit, the spiritual component to wealth and abundance. And don't let anyone tell you there are people who don't love God. They may not love God, but for sure there are spirits assisting them. I can tell you that for free. In the world of wealth, in the world of real wealth, beyond a certain threshold, it's impossible to journey there alone. There must be a spirit that assists you, either through your fraternity with occult groups. Are we together? Your fraternity with all kinds of demonic groups, or Satan deceiving you into believing you are God of your own self and then inspiring you while you give him loyalty in returns. You see that? There is always a spirit component to wealth. Always. Go and ask all the native doctors and the rest people who come, I want to be rich, say slaughter chicken, do this, do that. And for some of those guys, you see some of these Yahoo boys, some of them confess, I did this, I sacrificed this, I did this, and truly you will see a semblance of the wealth with them, but there's no peace. Eventually they will be caught, but you will see that there was a similitude of results. There is a spiritual component to wealth. Number two, there is a mentality that brings wealth and abundance. Dignity, patience, discipline, integrity, the law of process. All of these together are mentalities that bring people to the realm of wealth and abundance. And then of course there is a physical or economic dimension. Your products, your services, understanding investments, understanding every other thing in between. But it's very, very important. There is the spirit component, the power to get wealth. There is a mindset or mindsets that lead to wealth and abundance. And then there are economic actions that you take that lead to wealth and abundance. The first reason or the first factor responsible for poverty, please write it both in your heart and on your notes: ignorance or incomplete knowledge of God's economic system. Ignorance or incomplete knowledge of God's economic system or financial system. The first reason why people are poor, they are ignorant or they have incomplete knowledge of God's economic system or God's financial system. You can extend this definition to also mean lack of education and financial literacy. Generally speaking, it's a knowledge thing. Ignorance or lack of complete knowledge, the knowledge of God's financial system. But generally speaking, it also extends to lack of education and financial literacy. The first reason why people fail is a knowledge problem or an incomplete knowledge problem. Number two, the absence of skill or value that is needed and useful. Second reason, Proverbs 18:16 says the gift of a man makes room for him and brings him before great men. If that man is not gifted, not skilled, not valuable, he will not come before great men. The lack